it's pretty interesting. It's almost like atheist, science-oriented people are figuring out a way to become creationists without admitting they're creationists, and they call it the simulation. I'll get to it. Because evolution is pretty much being debunked. And so a lot of atheist scientists are coming up with this new idea called the simulation, that we live in a simulated universe, and this is all holograms, and that there was a programmer who created guys, it's God. It's literally just they're reciting religion, but they refuse to admit it. Like, when you look at the fractals in nature and the fractals in the universe and in music and in our bodies and in everything, you see that it is by design. And fractals are a great way of condensing information so that some sort of processor can get to a lot of information really fast. A fractal is like, let's say you have something this big, and when you zoom in on each square of it, it's the same square as this square, and then same and same and same. It's almost like how the atoms with the electron look fairly similar to the sun and the planets, which look fairly similar. You know what I'm saying? That's like what a fractal is. And also Fibonacci sequence and sequences like that, where you look at a shell or a flowering petal, and you see that it's doing a mathematical sequence. And that doesn't happen from random mutation and sexual selection. It's a way to condense information. And so Elon Musk believes we're in a simulation, a lot of these big atheist science types, because evolution isn't cutting it at all. And we can't get out of our firmament. I mean, listen, I'll do more research into it, and I'm not sold on the flat earth situation. But there is something going on with NASA that's very fishy. They're constantly lying about what they can do and what they see and what technology can show us. We've hit a wall of space exploration, and I think that wall is pretty close to Earth. And so the people that absolutely refuse to believe in creation and God and all that stuff are now saying that this is a simulation, and they think that that's this cool tech way of just describing the Bible. And I prefer the Bible because I don't think in tech speak, I think in story. You know, to think of Ezekiel and Matthew and, like these stories, when you think about Abraham and Isaac and Ishmael and all these characters in these stories that happened, Noah, the flood, that's how I think. You can recreate all that stuff in tech speak if you want and call them holograms and fractals and information storage and the grand programmer, and that we are a simulation inside a simulation inside. If that floats your boat, go for it. But that's